Time for some history, Doug.
What up, guys? Welcome back to Browsing History. We got our chavies Ross and Kieran here.
Yo.
From all of the stuff and some of the things over this week with us. They're realising what it is like to sweat out wearing a costume in a fucking apartment living room.
Yeah, I'm melting, I'm not going to lie. My balls are so hot.
New conspiracy though, why Thursday's the hottest day of the week?
Yeah, honestly,
every time we get dressed up, it's the hottest day of the week.
Super hot. Never when we've got togas on.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I might need a double toga.
When we got to layer up, it's like, yeah, put on the heat, bruv. We did samurai costumes on some super fucking hot day, and that was too much.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're feeling it.
Yeah.
I can't even breathe in this fucking.
Yeah, man, you got a full
Thunberg
banana
was
on.
right, man. You drove here and now look.
So, yeah, having these chavies on this week, we thought we'd try something a little bit different. We're still going with some like history around about this date. I still managed to pull a date out of my arse for this for a bit of fun.
I've got a backup date if you need.
Oh yeah, go on.
Laurel Hardy's death.
Oh, that's the same day that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing 7th of August is the last day of International Clown Week. Yeah.
Clowning. You'd think it'd be in April, wouldn't you?
You would think it would be in April, wouldn't you? Ain't coming off like that. It's unfortunate.
Well, it's like spread out. It's like when you got a summer birthday, you got birthday and Christmas.
Yeah.
You got some time between them. They got April and August.
They got plenty of time to
Both
party.
begin with A.
You ain't gonna fucking believe who brought International Clown Week into law as well, bro.
Go on.
I'll give you a American politician from the last century. The last person you'd think that would bring in International Clown Week.
Reagan.
No, not Reagan. Not Reagan.
Further back?
Further back than Reagan, yeah.
I don't
Yeah?
know.
They're all like you don't expect
Yeah.
them to be. Nixon.
Nixon,
That's
bro.
what's going to be my first guess.
Yeah,
That's
Nixon,
not
bro.
further back than Reagan, is it?
Yeah, that's further back than Reagan.
Nah.
Surely, maybe not. If
I
not,
don't know, actually. Yeah, it might
Yeah,
be.
Reagan was with Thatcher, wasn't she?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
Nixon's
Reagan
well
just
before
makes
that.
me think of like them old school movie. Well, he is an old school movie star, isn't
Yeah, he is.
he? Is
yeah.
that one? Yes, he makes me think of like cowboy times.
He's not that. Yeah, just because that.
As
makes
in
me
cowboy
think
movie times.
Yeah. So yeah, with what I thought we'd do this week then, seeing as it's International Clown Week and the end of it. Oh, actually no, I've actually got some more facts about that. Sorry, it was in 1971 he did it, and he signs it into law. And over time, he signs it into the law in the US. So actually into fucking law. It's International Clown Week, and then from there, the clown community in America is connected internationally, worldwide, even in the fucking 70s apparently. And from there, it just became an international thing.
What do they actually do in International Clown Week?
I don't know. I'm not too
Just be
hyped up on
clowning.
Like,
I'm not,
bitches be clowning.
I ain't too hyped up on like clown industries to know what's going on. But I bet there's
They're
some
like
more
secretive,
services.
like magicians.
The fair was up the road on Jackson's Field this last week. So
They have clowns there?
yeah, they got to have clowns there. It's fucking fair.
Like Russian style clowns as well, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the acrobats and that.
Yeah, that's it.
The nice slap stickers, back flippers. They got it all over the high top.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm.
But we should now you've said that, you made me think that we should have done a whole thing about going back with circuses.
Yeah.
But I decided
Do that again later.
Yeah, we'll do it again
Yeah,
another
no, no,
time.
Double up.
You know what I mean? But I thought this week instead we'll look at court jesters from history, bro.
Nice.
Some famous
Some
ones.
comedy.
Some actual. I just think jesters are better than clowns, bro.
Yeah, because it's like he's on the spot.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just fucking around.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
rodeo clown sort of thing. Like he's like sort of like an assistant.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
he's just trying to be a little bit of comic relief.
That's it. And he's got like the toughest audience in the
Yeah.
fucking world.
Yeah.
Bro, if you got the geezer who could execute anyone, and that's your audience, you got to make that chavvy laugh.
Yeah, and there's no like freedom of speech or nothing.
Yeah. How
Well,
do you find out where the line?
So what'd you say?
Yeah, where's the line?
Where's
bro?
the like? How do you work that out?
Yeah.
Like.
That's the genius of it, I think. Those dudes are just there like. Have you noticed the king? And he's like looking at everyone. They're like. He's like, he's cool as shit. Anyway, what about them women? How they suck? Just throw stones at them.
So, the first ever, like, recorded jester in history reliably recorded, was a Chinese dude in 700 BC.
Fucking
So
hell.
we've been clowning for time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
BC clowning.
Yeah, 700 too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not far off. So Yu Shi of China, he resided in the Zhou dynasty court. And that's pretty much all I got on him, lads. I tried looking for some stuff, and that's all I got on
Nothing
him, I'm
you
afraid,
got.
lads.
Suing.
That's fucking mad. It was that long ago. Though.
Yeah, innit?
What is that, like 3,000 years nearly?
I think 700
2000 and a
BC,
bit.
that's before Thermopylae, that's before
Yeah.
a lot of old Greek.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, do you remember the whole thing about no paper?
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called now. Parchment.
yeah.
It's made out of skins. And that's
Oh,
nicer than paper.
Really?
Yeah, our first episode, I was like, no paper at all. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Just thinking about papyrus and papers.
Yeah.
They use skins. Why didn't I think of that? All them old leather
Of course.
books.
Yeah, of course.
Parchments.
Skin's better than paper, though, for real.
They're like smooth as shit, aren't they?
You're starting to sound like Hannibal Lecter, cuz.
Father Bridge.
Yeah, 700 BC is old, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Ancient Rome
No
had...
bicycles.
What's that?
No bicycles.
No bicycles. Did they even have a wheel in 700 BC?
Yeah.
Maybe
did the-
shit ones.
When did the wheel get invented?
I don't know that one.
Whenever you want.
Everyone always
man.
goes. Everyone goes on about it like it's a big thing.
Yeah, we'll pick a
We'll
date
probably-
and say it's like
Yeah. Then.
for one of our podcasts where there's nothing cool that happens on that date. We'll be like, yeah, we'll do the wheel.
Yeah, it's a backup.
I reckon they got a year.
Nah, it's like a age thing because like
Yeah,
a
like
log
an
laying
age, that's
down
what I
that you
mean.
slide something over the top of is a wheel.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's like 10,000 BC.
I wonder when they started putting bearings in them.
Not to the Victorian era, I reckon.
Yeah, that's
know
when
what I
you really got a wheel.
Yeah, yeah,
You got them Apex 7s, boy.
yeah. Sliding over that concrete,
Yeah,
guys. Do you know what I mean? You ain't gonna have no better wheels for grinding one with some bearings in it, bro.
They're rollerblades, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
We must have. Simple idea, isn't it? Like, slippery. Well, I mean, like more like a roller skate, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Not a
definitely.
ski.
When do you
That
reckon?
doesn't involve wheels.
There's got to be some ancient
Blown it.
roller skate. Something like, and some people think it's ancient aliens nowadays. But
Yeah.
you know, that's just a roller skate, cuz.
Just like a bunch of like, because you could just draw, like find a rock with a hole in it,
Yeah.
just put it on there.
Oh man.
It'll level itself out,
See, this we need to get someone to fund us for an ancient expedition to go out looking for fucking ancient rollerblades, bro.
and we'll just find holes in rocks and be like, this must have been one of the wheels, and then we'll do like a computer rendering of the rest of it getting built all around it, but out of something that perishes.
Can confirm Aztecs did kickflips, bro.
Yeah.
So ancient Rome, they had their own jesters. They were called ballatrones. Ancient Aztecs and American tribes, they also had like jester roles in their tribe.
Yeah, Stripey Man.
Yeah, Stripey Man.
Nearly went for a Stripey Man today.
He did.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
I thought
stripey man?
The Heyoka.
his face paint is just like black and
Ah,
white stripes.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was going to go with that today, but instead he's bossed this jester costume.
Yeah, he looks
From the
fucking
old
dope.
pervert jester.
Yeah, man. You fucking
Evil
magnificent.
jester. I'm from the bad guys' court.
So, yeah, the Heyoka in the ancient American tribes, it was like the sacred clown.
Oh, okay.
He was just like, to me, he sounds like a bit of a dickhead, right? When you hear about him. One of the things he'd do was like, for example, a simple example, say the tribe's going through like some risky times, bro. It's hard to hunt. You ain't catching a fucking deer and shit. You're hungry as hell.
Getting depressed.
Getting depressed. You're down as hell,
You
right?
make fun of you.
Yeah, you're starving. You're literally in pain, like, oh. And some geezer is walking around the camp going, oh, mate, I'm so fucking full. Oh, it hurts so much that I'm full.
Oh, mate.
That's like the type of
Yeah.
jokes they would make.
Oh, that's...
Do you know what I mean? That was an example I found. It's not a good
Yeah,
one.
he's
joke, man.
he sounds like a
I
dick.
don't think they'd make it nowadays.
No. Like when there's talk about cancel culture, even back then, bro, they should have had it
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
But
At
think
least
about the
on
way
here.
everyone
For shit
thinks
things.
about Native Americans, like they're like fucking festival hippies.
Yeah.
They're all just sat there like, everyone peace, man, drum circle, bro, ain't it cool, man, got any crystals, man? And they're like, imagine the best comedian out of them lot, it's
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Socialist comedy.
So Yushi, the guy, the original, the first one we found recorded about. I lied when I said I had nothing on him. I'm just a retard with my notes. He actually declared, as a jester, his words cannot cause offence. Just from the fact that he's a jester, there's no way his words can cause offence.
Okay.
So
Sounds like
he
a little
lives on
freedom
the
of
ball.
speech.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? From the first ever geezer we've got
Yeah.
recorded,
Yeah, it's like we're still having that argument now.
Yeah.
It's called comedy.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
comedian. These
Yeah.
are jokes.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's serious. Like, no, the very fact that it's called comedy means he's not serious.
Yeah, like, can't guys just have a good time
Yeah.
and have a
Yeah.
laugh and have a chat? Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
100%.
Like,
How miserable are we going to be if there's no comedy like that anymore?
exactly,
Like,
exactly. And even the first court jester is coming out and saying, "Yo,
yeah,
it can't happen.
Yeah.
The line
it's
stops
just
with
a
me.
joke.
It's just a joke."
We're going
That's
to come
it.
to a point where there's fart police, dog. Fart's the funniest thing. You fart and half the people laugh, the other half don't. They're like, oh, fuck. Start counting people laughing like, shit, democracy got me again. And they report you for farting in public. I didn't find that funny.
That's fucking perfect.
You're given charcoal tablets by the police. You know, they enforce it on your little smartwatch. Beep, 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 beep. Charcoal time.
So, exactly that, right? They even became a thing called lesi magiste. You probably you could speak a little bit more French. You could probably pronounce that better.
Lesbian magic.
It's like a crime against the crown.
Right.
And it was pretty much, that term was invented for court jesters and things like that. Originally, that one.
Oh, cool. Like,
Yeah.
Protect them.
Yeah, to protect
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's the
it's not treason.
Yeah.
If anyone else says it, it's treason, but not
Yeah.
this guy. He's cool.
Yeah, so that's the lesi magiste, which is quite a fun little. That's a
Yeah.
good power to have back then. It's
Yeah.
good that everyone's got it nowadays. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of my favourite ones on that is Teddy Roosevelt. He's the US
Yeah.
president. I dig just because he could throw hands. He was a bit of a
Yeah,
dog.
The first thing he did was set up a fight club in the White House.
Yeah, that's it.
He just squared ring.
Absolute Donny, right? Even, but it is a bad one, but also quite funny. But it's not. He started a war just because he wanted to be in war and he just wanted to be on the front lines of the battle. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a bad one.
So
but
it's my
also-
last chance.
Do you know
I need
what
a
mean?
horse statue, dude.
As much as it's a bit of a dick move, it's back then it's a kind of a boss move. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
In the context of history, this geezer had a horse and was like, "No, come on,
Alpha.
one last chance."
The bronze statue, dude.
Yeah, so he was the first US president.
Oh, talking of that, actually, sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
August 7th is the day they invented the Purple Heart.
Oh,
It
is
was
it?
called something
Yeah.
different to begin with, like the Valorous Medal of whatever,
Yeah.
and then they changed it to Purple Heart. 'Cause
Is that the injured? Is that the injured one? Do you get when you
yeah,
get injured?
any
the-
war injury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good one.
Also, Gulf of Tonkin thing.
Did
It's
that
not
happen?
the day it happened; it's the time
They
they
did
passed
it,
the law
yeah.
into practice, sort of thing.
Oh shit.
So that he had all the powers.
Okay. So like pretty much at the start of the Vietnam War almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah, they gave
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
the
like the acceleration of it.
Roosevelt.
Oh damn.
No, what's the Lyndon Johnson?
Okay.
He just got all the war powers that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Gulf of Tonkin.
That's a
Gulf
good,
of Tonkin.
which
They
we know,
told us our buddies were drowning in the bay.
which obviously we know ain't real nowadays.
Yeah.
Like for real,
Yeah,
complete false
100%.
flag.
Do you know,
Like,
was it
admit it.
Jim Morrison's dad that was involved in that?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
meant to be an
yeah.
agent, wasn't he? I don't know much about that.
For real.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like he was a CIA agent.
I knew
yeah.
that because of the whole him like in the hotel. and
Yeah,
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
it? Jim Morrison was one of the first people to find out.
Maybe, I don't know.
Can't remember that. Yeah, no, there's a big story. He was like the guy. He was the information guy on the ship. He was like heading up the intelligence corps or whatever.
And he went,
Something like that.
yeah,
Damn.
mad. There's a bit of a conspiracy behind it as well. I haven't looked into it though. I've seen.
Yes,
quite a
it's
few
like
links.
Charlie Manson levels, isn't it?
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
all the hippies on
Yeah.
acid, and they were just like, "You got a good-looking son?
Yeah,
Let's turn him into
Yeah.
a fucking pop sensation."
Yeah, because they were all knocking about that hotel in somewhere in California. I can't remember where it is.
Yeah.
It's like this hotel they
Yeah.
also used to
Hotel
hang around the
California.
motel. Well,
It's this
maybe.
whole deal about checking in. But and then there's that other one down at the end of Lone Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the one.
So yeah, much like a modern stand-ups champion nowadays, like we've just been saying, bro. Like everyone, it's good to see that even back then that shit was going on. First time, like we were saying, with stand-up comedy and that. Nowadays, going through that argument. So I thought for like notes and today and shit, I thought you guys would let me know some about your favourite guys' stand-ups and things like that.
Yeah,
or like
boy.
any bits you've got.
Yeah, I think.
Not bits to do because that's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
ridiculous.
Pass me the mic.
Yeah.
Ever notice how when popcorn pops and green pops? All right, your turn.
Nothing like that at all. Nothing like that at all.
I would have killed in like fucking 500 BC though.
Fucking does pop and all.
Never heard a joke before. Imagine the world tour.
Oh, mate.
Where like your feet are turned into leather, you're walking around. It's fucking town to town. You've done 6 miles in a week.
I guess the only way you could be like anything like a modern stand-up in that way, doing tours and that back then, was being a fucking monk and shit.
Or pterodactyl.
Yeah, or pterodactyl.
They'll fly you around.
Yeah, you fly you around.
Or you get a dead one, turn it into like a parasail.
Put some wheels on it, but then we don't know if they got wheels yet.
No, you don't need wheels if you've got wind, dog.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, use
Hang
it. Like,
gliding.
yeah, nice.
Built-in handles and that.
That's pretty good. But you ain't gonna traipse forests with that. That's be difficult.
You start up high, mate.
Oh shit.
Get straight over it.
Skim it.
Like them wingsuits.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
just step inside it. Or you plug your ponytail in, innit? If you're a real Native American, you just plug your ponytail straight in.
So you guys got any historic geezers you like from the past you find funny in that?
I really like Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's a good one, bro.
They're so clever, especially the time they were doing it as well. Like, you'd watch it now and you'd be like, if people would be like, that's naff. But like, at the time, it was like well breaking, and there's some such just funny little details in there. Every time you watch it, you see something new.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like if you watch Geezer's feet sometimes, and he just gets them stuck, and you don't. It's not even part of the scene, but he's just walking in the background, like legs stuck on the floor, whatever. Like all these just little bits. But I think the music box is probably the best episode. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And they're taking a delivery of like a piano or piano-sized music box basically, and they turn up on their horse and wagon, and they offload it. They're having fucking nightmares trying to get it off the back of the wagon, falling over, having the nightmare. They start going up the stairs. I think someone wants to come past, and they're like just looking at them. And the staircase is easily wide enough for this person to squeeze past it, but they won't let them go past. They carry it all the way back down. Then they go back up again, and there's a woman coming down with like a pushchair, so they have to go back down again. And they're going up again. They're fucking up, down for about, I don't know, about half of the episode, just going up and down these stairs. And they get to the very top outside the house that they're delivering it to, and the postman walks up this other road, and he goes, "Oh, you could have just come up there." And they were like, done the old like slap each other on the head sort of thing. They carry the music box back down the stairs onto the wagon and drive it up and round to the house. It's genius.
I fucking love it,
man. Yeah, see, those old school ones are actually fucking brilliant when you sit down and watch them, aren't they, man?
And they were like not first creators of it, but that sort of style of,
of
comedy,
course,
they were
course.
hitting the nail on the head every time.
Well,
and it was proper early film days as well.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
I mean, their first films were silent as well, so it was all in facial actions and sort of
I really
around.
like the silent ones. If that house building one's the silent one.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? And he's got like the nails in his mouth, and then he keeps getting hit on the head, and he like swallows the nails, and he's like,
Oh,
and it's all just like, oh, it's so stupid. I love it.
Is that the one where he goes through and the car gets cut in half?
Yeah. The car gets kind of hot by the saw and stuff, and it's so good.
I ain't watching any. My parents were really into Buster Keaton. I remember they had like VHSs and that. I never got into Buster Keaton. Sorry, not Buster. Lauren Hardy. My parents had VHS of him and that. I can't remember watching too much of him, but I used to watch I still do watch like Buster Keaton ones, which is in a similar vein.
Yeah.
Like it's just a funny guy being in silent movies doing ridiculously stuff. And the best part about those old comedies, right? They're for real doing it.
Yeah.
Everything
no
they're doing.
doubles,
It's them geezers like putting themselves through that. You know.
That's what I was going to say when you mentioned the little details, like tripping over, getting their foot stuck, and that. Like that had to stay in because film was like like it wasn't infinite. You can't just delete it and start again. You had one reel. Like make sure it's fucking right
so
this
pretty
time.
much like
Ready?
live
When I
action.
say go, we go. That's why the whole clappers and all that is a thing. Because it had to you had to do it right once.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And like
It's
Steph
fucking
the
mental.
stunts, the slapstick and the stunts, and the like the timing stuff for Laurel and Hardy, like the old ladder ones and stuff. And like the Marx Brothers, all that sort of style comedy, the slapstick style, had to be done to a T, like stunts.
Yeah, it was. It was
really coordinated, like dancing. Even.
It was stunts. That's why I like. I mentioned like Buster Keaton is considered a comedian, but he's also considered a stuntman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of,
when you see some of his shit, mate,
it's for real. Like mental stuff. Do you
he's
know
done
what
like 6 stories or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he done it on like inside, but it's like still.
Yeah, it was
Buster
still
Keaton
fucking
that did the train? Was it the train track thing? Where
so,
he's like
that's it. That's him.
Throwing the beams out the way and
yeah.
putting new ones
That's
in
fucking nuts.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's like absolutely mental.
Just the
general
premise of that is that as well.
Huh?
Like the idea of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, what we're gonna do is this.
Yeah.
And then like figuring it out after you come up with a joke.
What I really like is I think I'm pretty sure it's his originally, but do you know the classic, and it's used everywhere nowadays, and it's been used in pop culture non-stop throughout. is the whole front of a house falling down,
Yeah.
and you
Straight
just
over
land
the guy.
straight in through the window.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the first chavvy to do that
Yeah,
as well.
that's it.
Yeah.
Sick.
As I imagine being the cameraman at that time, you're not expecting it to do the leg movements and things like that.
Yeah,
like,
just
be
busting
pissing
it.
yourself. Trying to hold it still. Now.
It's got those old fucking tripods and shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
Got railways with the big massive camera on this slide up and down.
But yeah, I think that, did you see the Laurel and Hardy film that they brought out a couple of years ago?
No,
Where,
I never
I
watched
never
it.
watched it.
Who was it
I
who
never
played
saw
him?
It was
It was the
John
guy
C.
from Step
Reilly.
Brothers, yeah. And,
Oh, nice.
And I can't remember.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it? Who's the guy who plays fucking?
Oh, what was his name?
That's a good choice, John C. Reilly. Did he do a good job?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really good
Oh,
job.
I can't remember. Let me find it because that's going to annoy me.
Yeah, I want to know this.
Alan Partridge, is it him?
Oh, actually, I think
Oh,
I
I
did
think
see
it
this
was- what
advertised.
was
It
it?
is Alan
What was it
Partridge.
called?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is Stephen
Stan
Steve
and Laurel, I
Coogan?
think it was called, wasn't it?
That's his
Stan
name,
and
isn't it?
Laurel,
Steve
Steve
Coogan.
Coogan, yeah, maybe, yeah.
It is Steve Coogan, I'm pretty sure.
There's like 3 of them that look really similar that I get mixed up.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Steve
2
Coogan.
of them are Welsh though.
He's a funny. Oh, you're thinking of Rob Brydon.
Yeah, him and the other Welsh
What's
guy
the
that
film
looks like him a
called?
bit.
Stan and
Who's
Laurel.
it?
Yeah, Stan and Laurel.
Potentially, what's his name that we're talking about?
It
Coogan.
could be. It could be. But yeah, Lauren Hardy is definitely a fucking good one, man. You know
Yeah,
watch much
it's
Lauren
Steve
Hardy?
Coogan.
It is Steve Coogan.
Steve
Yeah.
Coogan, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of it.
Yeah.
Like, some of the scenes that they've done as well, and just the way they acted, really, really good.
Nice.
I never saw it, but I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
I wasn't sure
whether it
on
was
it.
going to like just ruin it. Like,
Yeah.
try and like
Yeah,
too
I get
hard
you.
sort of thing.
I did think I thought it might ruin it, but
Yeah.
it didn't. Like, it was really good.
Nice.
Better
I'll
than
have
I
to watch that
expected.
actually.
Yeah.
Like John C. Reilly's fucking dope. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well, maybe watch
Yeah.
some of the Laurel and Hardy episodes first, so you see how the original's done it, and then when
Oh,
you watch the
okay.
film, it's like, oh, that's actually really good because you're comparing it exactly to it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll give that a go. Do you know if John C. Reilly and Steve Coogan did it themselves, or if they had stunt doubles?
Not sure. Not
Oh,
sure. on
that'd
that
be a
one.
nice little
Yeah.
fact to find out.
You'd
wouldn't
want to do it yourself,
Because it was
wouldn't
more
Yeah,
like
yeah, you'd
it
want
was
to
more
the
like
spirit of
it was more
Yeah.
like a story of their life,
it? Yeah.
but then it would show obviously some of the scenes
Of
they've
course.
done, so we're just
Of
like
course.
repeating them scenes. But yeah, I don't know in terms of the stunts whether they done it or not.
That'd be interesting because, like I said, you'd want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I
really
mean?
playing that role, yeah,
In it.
be authentic.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's a pretty. Do you have any in mind you want to chat about?
Well, you know, like the precursor to all, like the original silent film guy.
Yeah.
Was from over here, like Victorian era.
Yeah.
Lil Titch. I see his shoes in a museum once. And he
Okay.
had like his weird shoes, like claw hammer in the back and a really long toe, and he'd just walk about and like trip over himself and lean all the way like different directions. It was just fucking creepy.
Doing like the Michael Jackson
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
back in the day
basically.
and shit.
Yeah, he was just always on that. Like he had like ski shoes, like the Mexican dancing
Yes.
boots.
Yes.
He had them, and there's like that was just his whole thing. He'd just walk around in circles, like sliding around with his big feet, or like he'd drop his hat and then lean all the way forward, put his hat back on, just like, it's all silent. Yeah, like it's just sick.
I've never heard of this geezer.
Yeah, Lil Titch, I think it might have been.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
what I've always remembered it as. It might be simpler than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Small little something like it's definitely 2 words that mean small.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, he's like Charlie Chaplin style, little tuxedo,
Nice.
crazy like comb over.
Speaking of Charlie Chaplin,
Yeah.
was it his speech in one of his movies about the how the
dictator.
future? Yeah, the dictator.
Yeah.
That's, and that's still to that day how like real does that?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
great, isn't
It's
it? It's
getting-
a fantastic one.
Paolo Nutini.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the Iron Sky.
yeah.
Yeah, so good.
There's a great speech. Did you know? I think it's which Lauren Hardy. Which one's English? Stan Laurel, right?
Yeah.
He first came over to America on the same boat with Charlie Chaplin.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they came over together.
Oh,
Then
okay.
later on, Chaplin became like a little bit of a bigger name, and when people brought it up, they were sort of like, he was sort of a bit wafty about it. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Go check what that sound was, Jesus.
Yeah. Beep.
So yeah, little Titch. We had to take a little pause break there. The fucking
Yeah.
camera fucked up.
Well, we just heard a beep.
Yeah.
We panicked.
I mean, sometimes we have
We even
clips.
like did a glance. It's like beep. Everybody like, act cool, everybody. Act cool. Approach it slowly, Sam. I'll cover you from here.
The amount of times like we fucked up. I think one time we were talking about how we had a piss break, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll turn off the camera," and he was like, "Yeah." Switched it, and then we went about our thing. Came back and sat back down, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll turn the camera back on." He was like, "Alright," and hit it. But what he had actually done is not hit it the first time, and then the second time just stopped
Turned
it.
it off.
Yeah.
And we were proper cracking up like, fuck it, it happens. And then I found a meme literally talking about it, and we were like, it's not only us, cuz.
Yeah, it does make me feel slightly better. And stop, and the recorder just red dots as red squares. It's not very inclusive. I'm partially sighted. Just make one of them green.
So
Then you really know.
you,
Sorry.
it's alright. We was talking about. Oh, actually, I didn't mention the fucking boat thing anyway. Whee.
I do have another funny comedian from the past.
Go on.
One of those. It's a little, well, it's a bit different, but some others do have them. Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah,
Frank
yeah,
Spencer?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
was fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
That's
that
like
was a
quite an
great
easy
show.
impression as well, isn't
I
it?
used
For
to
like-
love watching that.
Yeah, that was a
Is there
good one,
someone
wasn't
at
it?
I think he used to do all his own stunts and that as well. didn't
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Was it
Michael Crawford.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny, that shit.
I remember seeing one. It was like he was in his brother-in-law's house or
Yeah, and
something
it was
like
like
that.
the really like
And
modern
it's all
house.
like all futuristic, but like this was back in like when was he about?
Well, yeah,
Sort of
when was that,
70s.
70s probably?
70s, yeah. I
But
think
he's
so.
like, there's all these like electric sensors to turn lights on and off, stuff like things that we see all the time now. But
Of
at
course.
the time, but he's like falling in and out of these like folding
Yeah,
beds
folding
and
beds.
shit like that. They're folding him in the
Mate.
wall. He's getting out in the
It's
other
so
room.
good.
Fucking excellent.
But
Yeah, that was a
I
great
remember
show.
seeing that house and going, wow, we've got all of that stuff
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like, it
Yeah,
was
of
so
course.
weird.
Like real basic stuff, like real
Yeah.
basic stuff. Like,
Stuff that's like been and gone and
Yeah.
updated since.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Man, that was a really fucking good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he used to do like the bike stunts and shit. Like,
Yeah,
there's
the
that one
roller-
episode
mate,
he
the
like
roller
goes through.
blades.
He goes through like the fucking scaffold.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he
I
on
remember
the
that.
bike
Yeah,
and
I
like,
remember that
fucking
one.
mate.
Yeah, I'm sure the roller skate one, he's like going round at the old skate hall, whatever. They're all going round in a circle, and he lets go. He goes straight out the fire exit, down all the fire exit stairs onto the road. He's flying through traffic, just on his rollerblade, just like holding on to his lorry, like help. Yeah, that's a fucking great scene.
So there's an American comedian who's meant to be a bit like nowadays. I can't remember who it is. He's like an old famous. He used to do a lot of the slapstick stuff. I want to say it's Chevy Chase. Is he still alive? He's quite an old dude now.
Yeah, he's like pushing 80s.
He was in what was that show with?
He was in all the National Lampoon stuff.
Yeah,
Chevy Chase.
and he was in a show with. Actually, you guys probably heard it. I think it's a fucking Rogan talking point. This actor's meant to be grumpy as hell, but it's because back in the day in all those comedy old slapstick stuff, he used to do his own stunts. So he's like a fucking old geezer just
Yeah.
walking around in pain. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
what
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
He's got the attitude of an old athlete.
yeah, just like fuck everything.
Why is that bitchy?
Because I fucking hurt.
Ibuprofen don't touch the sides anymore. I need injections. No, I need one straight after that.
So I thought, I'm going to chuck some jesters from the past at you guys and just
Cool.
see how you guys enjoy them.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So China, 160 BC to 93 BC. So still,
Keep
Old
up the
laughs.
tradition.
yeah, old laughs, bro. Dong Fang.
He used to bite his own dick. Dong Fang.
Yeah, he definitely did. He was a court jester to Emperor Wu.
Dong
Which
and
I-
Woe.
Just, I
Ric
just.
Flair of Emperors.
Fucking hell. I was thinking more Wu-Tang Clan, but yeah,
Oh, yeah,
fair
shit.
on
He
Wu.
was actually the first Wu-Tang.
Do you know what I mean? He was hanging out with RZA and all of them boys. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
boy.
They all shouting out to him constantly. Every song is to this emperor, and for a good reason. This emperor, lucky for fucking Dong Fang, this emperor's got a good sense of humour because Dong Fang got up to some fucking mischief, man. So like, he's pretty dope because Chinese mythology actually consider him like Venus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the planet.
yeah, bro. And he's a transcendent immortal.
Right.
Do you guys know who Lao Tzu is?
Yeah.
The guy who wrote the Tao Te Ching. It's like an ancient philosophy. It's pretty fucking dope. But a lot of like ancient Chinese culture and everything has sort of been based on a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they believe that Lao Tzu is a reincarnation of this geezer.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
He must have been banter, bro.
You know what I mean?
For such a good tactician, he's not so cool.
No, that's Sun Tzu.
Oh, yeah, he's the actual tactics guy.
Lao Tzu is the chill dude. Who
Yeah,
wrote the
yeah,
Tao
yeah,
Te Ching.
Tao Te
Everything is
Ching.
nothing, sort of like, do you know what I mean?
Sandpit,
Yeah.
rake it.
That's it. Everything is the void.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
done too much acid.
And maybe I think that's why he came back as him, because before he was such a joker that they sent him back a little bit depressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You had too much fun
yeah,
last
yeah.
time, cuz.
Yeah, stop
You were really
covering it
fucking
up and
around.
admit it.
Let's balance the books out. A bit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're all about that. So, do you know what I mean? I can see them doing that. So he back when he was Dong Fang, he literally sent a letter to the emperor applying for a place in the court. Admittedly, the emperor had sent out some fucking Gmail like, boys, I need chavies.
Yeah.
I need some lads up. So he wrote a letter. And what I like about him is in this letter, he sort of reminds me a bit like Beetlejuice, because he just brags some fucking wild shit.
At least 40 million. 4 million for a coffee.
I think a 6 feet hole. How deep is the hole? I say about 20 feet.
He's so good, bro. So yeah, in his letter he wrote that he was 9 feet tall.
He was a giant. I knew that was real.
That he was the greatest swordsman in China, and that he knew over 4,000 words.
I think he's bullshit.
4,000 words. That's a pretty good one. I might start putting my word count on my CV in there.
I
like
use the
that
same
one.
7 words over and over again.
Have you seen that new thing, like the fastest book reading? Have you seen
Nah.
that? Some
Oh,
like
like
Indian
some-
guy, and he goes, "Blah," and they're like, "Oh, well done, you read the book," and you're like, "Fuck off!" No, he
No
didn't.
way.
Yeah,
Was it a world record?
Yeah, it's like a world record.
Yeah, but can he write a decent? You got to give him an essay.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
like an
book
essay
report.
on it.
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah,
ever
first
do. They
book.
just go, "Wow, what you read that?" And he's like, "Yeah."
No,
Yeah,
give him an
yeah,
essay.
that's
Give him an
calm.
essay.
It's like he can how many books he can read in like 60 seconds, and he's just going, and you're like, "You're not even reading that."
No, that's not allowed. Give him an essay.
No,
That's, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
you
not
got
on.
to test it.
Yeah, you got
Or
to
like
test
plug
it.
Yeah,
his brain in.
Yeah, there's no way that goes in
Yeah,
that quick.
because
I have to
no.
read the same page over 5 times before something goes in.
Well,
Well, saying earlier, I show you memes sometimes, and it takes like, I'm like, my fucking shoulders are on fire. I'm like, come on.
I don't know. I'd go to read like the first word of the meme, and then I look at the picture to see if I can guess what the rest of the meme is. Without just reading it, I'm like, oh, can I
At the same time, but shit, took 3 times as long already.
You're turning the meme into a game of guess who.
Yeah,
yourself,
everything's so
like,
competitive all the
this one.
time.
So so one of the things he did when he wrote to the court, he was a little bit impatient because he didn't hear back. So he had a plan. What he did was he went to the Emperor Wu's sort of stables, and there was a bunch of dwarves working in there, like little people,
That's it.
not like mythological dwarves, like straight up.
Yeah, they're
dudes.
making the horseshoes, and boy, could they make a horseshoe.
Yeah, that's it. And he told all these chavies that he told the small bros, like, lads, he's gonna execute you. I heard on the grapevine. Someone fucking told me that your lads' little heads are on the chop because he can't do as much work as a normal bloke.
Oh shit, so they doubled up.
Yeah.
They really went in, prove him wrong.
So he really, I mean, if he's a joker as well and he's making jokes like that back then, he's still
Yeah.
pushing the line even
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean, mate? And yeah, he told them that. And then the next time the Emperor came by the stables, they were all like bowing and begging to him and like, "Yo, man, please
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
It's
We're
not
good.
on. We're good. Yeah, don't do this." And the Emperor's like, "Boys, what's the beef? What's going on? I thought we were cool. Like 10 to the ponies. It's all good, lads. What's up?" And they were like, "Man, this geezer Dong Fang told us like you were gonna fucking cut us up." So the Emperor was like, "I tell you what, we need to get hold of this Dong Fang fella. I ain't happy with this. He's fucking with my little people. Do you know what I mean? I want him to come down here during the morning and hear them singing 'It's a Small World.' I want to all right, this is what I want."
You're harshing their mellow.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? He ain't happy about it. So he calls Dong Fang to a meeting. But this is fucking genius because Dong Fang's got the meeting he fucking wanted.
Wanted in the first
Yeah.
place after sending his letter,
Nice.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's the
It's
fucking
like he
Donny.
went viral.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about his midget escapades. Now the king wants to see him. Yes.
So he told the Emperor, and the Emperor was like, "The fuck, man? You're scaring my little people. This ain't cool."
Yeah.
He told the Emperor, "If my words are... the dwarves are on the same tuppence or sipence, I can't remember the fucking word. They're getting the same sort of cash he's getting." Yeah. And he's like, "And the dwarves are fucking dying of overeating. I'm over here starving of fucking I'm about to die of Steve Harvey. I fucked that up.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
I got all these teeth
Sorry.
and nothing to eat.
The dwarves are about to die of overeating, and I'm about to die of starvation."
Starvation, I think
Yeah.
you find it's called.
So he said,
I got a starvosity growing inside of me.
he said, "If my words are of use, I should be treated better than them. If my words are no use, dismiss me. No point in me eating all of their rice." And Emperor Wu finds this fucking hilarious. He's like, that's fucking great, mate. You're a funny chavvy. Come on board. Chucks him on board just for that. So that's a pretty. I mean, it's not a great joke, but it's a good way to get the meat in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Pretty, he's a showman.
Yeah.
And you don't really understand Chinese sense of humour, do we? That could be hilarious.
That could be, yeah.
I don't know. I watched Takeshi's Castle. Oh, was that Japanese?
That's Japanese.
Oh,
That was incredibly racist.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can't do that. That was a bad.
Schnapanese, Papanese.
You can't do that one. You can't confuse the groups.
Yeah, all that Chinese animation. All of it.
So-
Transformers. Robots.
Transformers World, G.I. Joe, all
It's
of
all
them.
the same area of the world.
Another incident that happened was him in the court, where there was a butcher going about with a fresh bit of meat, and he was handing out free meat to all the boys in court, but he was taking his fucking time. And so Dongfang went up to the bit of carcass of meat, pulled out his own blade, sliced off a bit of chunk for himself, not too big, he was pretty, tucked it into his breast and just strolled out of court. The next day Emperor Wu was pissed, angry, like, you need to come up into court, tell fucking everyone what you did, fess up, bruv, this is the time, and we're all going to judge you, you piece of shit. And instead of admitting he was in the wrong, he tells the court that the dude was taking far too long, and if he got home late, the little lady at home would probably die of starvation, or she was going to fucking beat the shit out of him, so he had to get home.
domestic violence was real, dude.
Yeah, that's it. And so he pulls that one to Emperor Wu, and lucky for him, like I said, Wu's got a sick sense of humour. He finds that fucking hilarious.
It's like the original geezer joke.
Yeah.
My fucking missus, mate. If I come home after 9, she'll be smelling me breath, she'll be looking in my pockets.
So yeah, Wu's cracking up, he's laughing about it, and he actually gifts Dongfang a gallon of wine and 100 catties of meat to take home to the little lady.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he have a little
See if
lady?
this shuts her up.
He must have. He must have. He might have even had a little lady because he knows about the dwarves, do you know what I mean?
They're in the same wage class.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's either comedians or midgets. And there's no female comedians.
I've got the last one in China is 16th century AD, Southern Tang Dynasty. This is only a short one.
They just got so much recorded history, haven't they?
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
just everywhere in the early days.
Yeah, that's it. They
Paper hoarders.
they were hoarding that paper, those sons of bitches. At the time, the area was suffering a drought, and Shen Jiango, who's the name of the jester, which I thought was a pretty good one, Shen Jiango.
He got released from slavery.
Yeah, that's it.
Instead of becoming an assassin, he was like he was a jester.
He just became, I'm going to be fucking hilarious. I'm just going to rip some fucking jokes in the court. And the area they were in was suffering a drought. So Shen told the emperor, the rain is terrified of being taxed, so it daren't enter the city.
The rain.
Yeah. So Emperor cracked up, and he found it so funny that he actually lowered taxes that day.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And then it said that it rained in the city that night.
Oh, sick.
That's sick.
Bruv.
That's like magic comedy.
Yeah, innit?
That's like climate change back then.
Yeah, and he was doing
There
it.
was actually
Yeah, with
stopping
his
it.
comedy.
He was changing the weather with his comedy, do you know what I mean? Maybe that's what we need to look
Maybe
at.
that's what Greta needs in her life. Someone to tell her a joke every now and then.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheer her
bruv.
up.
Should chill right up about that. So I finally got some sort of English jesters for us. I say sort of English, lads.
Like Euro medieval jesters.
Yeah, well these ones are definitely fucking French. Do you know what I mean?
But they're the fucking weirdest people.
But
If
it
you're going
is.
to go for a mutant or gremlin jester, you get a French one. You bring it back from your conquest.
Well, this one is the reason I say it's a French jester, but I say it's English because this is two jesters who were actually at the Battle of Hastings.
Oh.
Yeah, bruv.
So by what today's standards, they're English.
Yeah,
But by true standards, they're not.
No, they're not English
They could
at all.
be from anywhere.
yeah. So 1066. One of them is even named in the Bayeux Tapestry.
No shit.
Yeah, for real.
That's sick.
That's fucking cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he was what back in the day they called a natural fall. I'm sure you guys can guess what a natural fall was
Just
back
bring a
then.
Ming Mong round with it.
Nowadays we call them. Nowadays Channel 4 calls them undateables. All
Get
right.
yourself an undateable. We're all in on the joke and the game. That's the best kind of ones.
So it's a bit of that going on, and when they go back, he's named, but he's a little fella. That's his thing.
Oh,
Okay, and all he's seen doing in the Bayeux Tapestry.
that makes sense that they're in the same wage thing, actually, now. No,
Yeah.
you said it like that.
Well, only him. Fucking Dong Fang weren't no natural fall. He was just.
Yeah, I know, but he's in the same bracket as the midgets because you just
Yeah.
keep him around because it's funny to see him around the Shetland ponies.
Well, saying this, the only thing that the fucking little dude is doing in the bow tapestry is while some people are pulling some horses along, he's fucking hanging off a rein.
It's like the whole Hobbit thing.
Yeah.
Like, when one goes Gondor, one goes Rohan. It's like that.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
just like seeing him getting scooped up and plonked on the horse.
But like, he's named in it, which is a big thing. Because there's only like
Yeah,
a handful of chavvies who are named on the bow tapestry.
there's this much space for dudes, and like the same name is like two
Yeah.
names in that space, but it's about 20 dudes.
So there is another one.
So I
who...
can't tell who got shot in the face.
Yeah, you can't. They don't know who the fuck got shot in the face. So there's another part of the bow tapestry. That I'm not sure if this. Sorry, I'll maybe line a bit there. I'm not sure if this is in any way an image, but there's a story of another jester at the Battle of Hastings. Oh, by the way, the name of the little dude was Turold.
Torald.
Turold.
Sounds like a name you come up with in an RPG game.
Yeah, definitely. Turold. It's a
So
good
shall
one.
I
Game
call
of
him?
Thrones character, that.
Torald.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's where they got these
Yeah,
sorts of
definitely.
names.
Tyrion.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
The other dude is
Lancaster.
a dude named Talifer. And Talifer is a bit of a Donny. He does some pretty dope shit. Now, it's said from the stories that William the Conqueror gave him first, said, like, you can go get the first fucking kill of the battle, lad. You can go fucking have it. And he rode towards the English by himself.
Was he natty or not?
I don't know, he might have been natty. But...
If he was natty, you probably sending him first.
So-
He might have had the strength.
He's heading out, and while he's heading towards the English line, he's juggling swords and singing songs about how shit the English are.
Oh, he ain't natty.
That's a proper shithousery, that.
Do you know, he's taking the piss,
Yes.
bruv. Like, one English dude gets so pissed that he breaks the line and charges at the jester, and the jester Talifer cuts his head off with one stroke.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
I'm
he's a
hoping
fucking
he's doing
warrior.
it with the juggling.
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah, just what me.
Yeah,
And then
when they
at
go,
the hand-
"Look," throw him really high for a
Yeah,
second,
yeah.
so he can switch
Cash.
straight back.
As he had the hand into the head into the juggle at the same time.
Oh, beautiful.
The
Or
English
spinning
army,
it, change it into plate spinning. He's got the head going.
English army all there going, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fair enough, lad, fair enough.
That's why I don't break the line. Get clowned on.
There's so after that, it actually pissed off the English, and a whole fucking squaddy of lads charged the jester.
Just like Bliss nightclub.
He's jumped the funny guy.
So they all charge him, and they kill him, but he does take 4 of them down with him.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
You need a fair few swords to juggle as
So
well,
would
so it's like, makes sense.
do you know what I mean?
He was like an enemy character, really, wasn't he?
He was, wasn't he?
Was that his only act of comedy then?
Well, that we've got recorded.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I
That
mean,
was
yeah,
pretty
he was a
funny.
bit-
that was funny.
It was
Pretty
good.
funny. Even if you're not actually a jester, but you got that in your bag.
That's a
like-
proper one-hit wonder. That one.
Yeah, decent sword, decent film though. It's
would.
like prequel. Do it like Knight's Tale,
Yeah, yeah,
and then it ends with him dying.
yeah,
But if it was to be a film of it now, he would survive at the end.
Yeah.
yeah. Of
Just
course.
because the heroes of the films.
And
always
it'd be
And it'd be a
gay.
translation.
Yeah, of course he would. Of course he would. Back in the Battle of Hastings, it's exactly what he'd be. Come on, guys, he's French.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, Norman.
Yeah. So the next one I've got for you is another English one. This one's pretty cool, dude. His name. Oh shit! I ain't even prepped for it. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I got one in me.
Oh no.
This dude is named Roland the Farter.
I reckon I got one.
Do you reckon you got one?
Don't know.
If I get my whistle,
I
you're
might
gonna have
just
to
shit
do
myself.
Yeah, I'm hoping
I'm
that.
going to play it safe. Not too old for this game. I got my Kegels.
I might have one in me. I don't know, maybe, because I do want to attempt it. So anyway, there's this geezer named Roland the Farter, right? And he was the jester to King Henry II. King Henry II's a pretty cool dude.
Is that William's son, Henry II?
I think it is William's son. I'm not sure 100%, but I know he's the father of Lionheart, Richard Lionheart, King John, and all of them boys. So he's a pretty solid geezer.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the one who kills Thomas Becket.
Yeah.
So he's a proper kingly king. Do you know what I mean? And he had a geezer called Roland the Farter in his court. Roland the Farter was so good at his job that he got gifted a mansion in Suffolk
Fuck me.
and 30 acres of land. Here's the best thing about the job. I say jester, Yeah, and you think, fuck, you're stuck next to the king all day. Even on dreary days, you got to hang about the castle. This dude performed once a year for the king.
Like a royal variety show or something.
The Christmas show. Yeah. It was the Christmas feast every year.
That is it.
And that's the only show he'd do. And what he'd do, he'd come out and do a dance. But every dance would end with his famous joke, which the king just found fucking hilarious.
Same joke.
Same joke.
Every time.
He'd jump, fart, and blow a whistle at the same time. That's rolling the fart, guys.
That is the best job ever.
Bruv. But
most well paid.
It sounds simple, but it takes a year to prepare for it.
well,
yeah, imagine if he hasn't got one on the day.
That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to prep one. I ate like fucking bare eggs for dinner, and I was trying to prep one so I could give it a go. I don't think I've got one in me.
No, I'm definitely going to shit myself.
No?
Roland was snacking on beans for about 4 months. Like,
You
come
know
on,
what
I
I
heard a
mean?
song about it or something.
Do you reckon he did work on the side, or do you reckon he just did that?
Just that.
You got to, didn't you?
He's just got a mansion, wasn't
Do you reckon he had multiple clients? And he just went round and done that? Like,
Just that one act
maybe-
for all of them.
Yeah, like maybe just like one a month or something.
Well, you could, because if the king's into it,
Yeah.
you could travel Europe and do the
Yeah.
Europe World
I'm
Tour,
the
bro.
king's special guy. Listen
Yeah.
to me, yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
A bit like the X Factor winner, isn't it? Like the favourite one wins, and then they're
Yeah,
showed
you
out
send
for the
them
Christmas
straight on
number
top.
one. Just
Yeah,
like him.
that's it. That's just like him. He's Christmas number one every year.
exactly. Yeah, he's the number
Every
one
year.
Yeah.
But
He's
he's
like-
like he builds his way up every time again. He has a whole sob story in like,
Every
what's
year.
it, OK Magazine sees him like twice a week.
I blew it all last year, all on beans.
Yeah, some of you see the bodybuilder diets. You don't understand that they're not actually winning that much, or the roids and protein they got to eat.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, fair. That's probably and the gym membership. They're probably just breaking even.
Yeah.
So imagine all the like a year worth of fighting, and
Just
you've
for
got
that
to do
one
it. And he's
chest up.
probably like practicing his hop.
Do you reckon I always like to think of him jumping up and like flittering his feet in the air with his
Yeah.
hands. You know what I mean?
Shakes it out.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it's one of the whistles is like a whoop. No, you don't want it to cover the fart.
Yeah, no, that's what I
got
mean. The
completely
fart would
in sync.
harmonise with it, so it sounds like a brass instrument.
Just one octave lower.
Gotta match the
fucking
fart.
harmonise with it. Yeah, I'm gutted because I was going to try and jump, fart and blow a whistle. I was up for it, but I ain't got one prepped. So I'm sorry.
We'll
lads.
see.
Just keep it spontaneous.
At some
If
point,
it turns
If it
up,
turns up,
just jump
No,
up and do
we'll
it.
pause, let you do it, we'll edit it
Yeah,
out.
I've got to get my whistle. It's only a fucking...
Yeah, so
Coach
you're
whistle.
definitely not prepared, you fool.
No. Yeah, I know, I'm foolish. So, 1500s, I've got another one for you. 1500s, who was the king in 1500s? Anyone know? It's a good one.
It's the fifth.
Huh?
Henry V.
No, but it is the big boy.
Henry VIII.
It's Henry VIII boy.
Oh shit, son.
Henry VIII's court jester's quite famous, which I like. Now, Henry had a Hasbullah.
Yeah.
Henry had a natural.
What,
Oh, nice.
And this dude's name was Will Summers. I'm pretty sure it's this dude who it may
Where
be
does
another.
Will Summer?
Huh?
Where does Will Summer?
You know a Will Summer?
I said, where does Will Summer?
What?
Where does Will
I
Summer?
said Will Summers. Where does Will Summer?
What you on about?
Where does Will Summer? I get it. It's terrible, but I get
It
it.
just goes to my head. It's like that.
He just had to say it. You're
I had
supposed to
to
keep
say
that
it.
shit in
Yeah,
there.
no, so I had to say it. I had to do it.
So this guy was pretty good. He like I said, he was a natural force. He was a little fella. I'm pretty sure it might be another Chavez, but he was like the son of the bull baiting breeder.
Oh,
The guy
cool.
who breeds the bulls for the royal house for bull baiting.
Okay.
He was the son of him. All of his others kids were like regular sized, and he was small but had normal proportions.
Bonsai.
Yeah. And he was, like I said, he was a bit of a Hasbullah. Do you know what I mean? People enjoyed having him around. Henry VIII enjoyed having him around. Henry VIII gave him a fucking monkey, which is dope.
That's
The
pretty cool.
monkey was bigger than him.
Well, it was like a capuchin, so it's like
Oh,
half
that's
size.
okay.
I bet they had some scraps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Pound for pound.
I reckon Henry made them scrap.
Yeah, that was the whole point of getting the monkey. You know what that means, don't you, boy? Are you loving best friend? Nope. You got to put him
Sparring
in a cage
partner.
and shake him. And then when my friends are around, let him out on you. Oh, no. But then you got her husband as strong as well.
So this dude was so popular with Henry VIII that he's even in, there's like 2 portraits of Henry VIII, and Will's about in them.
I think.
Oh, nice.
I thought that was a baby or something. I thought it was a kid in one of them.
So what it is, are you thinking of the one where it's like a painting of the family, and then to either side there's two other people in archways?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
One of them was this chick jester. I didn't write it down too much because. And then. And then the other one was it was just guys having fun, and then was just and then the other one on the other side is Will Summers with his monkey on his shoulder.
That's bad.
That's sick.
Yeah. So he also was said to be the only dude who, into King Henry VIII's life, made him laugh because Henry became a grumpy cunt, especially because of his knee injury.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
he had to give up all his sports and that.
That's when he started getting fat and that as well, and
That's
gouting
it.
himself.
He's like one of them you see down the pub. It's like, yeah, I would have been a pro if it weren't for that knee.
Yeah, that's it, 100%, bro.
Chelsea were going to scout me.
But he was another wrestler, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was, so who got the knee injury wrestling with one of the kings of France, wasn't it?
Mm.
Which is shameful that he lost that and got a knee injury.
Yeah.
And then it plagued him.
One of my favourite things about him is he judged everyone by their calves.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate way to judge someone. Right?
You
If
skip
you've got a
leg
small
day.
calf, everyone thinks their calves are small because we're so far away from them.
He was just like King Henry the gym bro, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He went into fat age. He's like,
Because
he's
that's
a
what-
strong man because they're fat. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what it always looks like. The powerlifter fat, like
Yeah.
he still had pecs, like his fat split off. He didn't have like, it wasn't like flabby.
Like fucking Arnie.
Yeah. Oh no, well, Arnie's fucking
Arnie's
Well, yeah,
now.
he's ripped,
Arnie's
to be
got fucking. Yeah, he sorted his game out after the governor job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
put it on a bit though, didn't he?
Yeah, he
That's
did.
right.
Yeah, for a while he looked fucking disgusting there.
Yeah.
It was like heartbreaking. It's like Ronnie Coleman a couple of years ago after those fucking big leg injuries.
Yeah.
My spinal surgeries, wasn't it? You just see him like, nah, you're lightweight, buddy. Oh no.
So here's the thing though. In 1535, he did almost have Will killed.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Beheaded?
Probably.
Was he been in the rhyme?
Yeah. Where would they have counted? Whereabouts?
How many wives did he go through?
What,
Will meet all the wives.
Yeah, we all met all the wives. We all met all the
He's
girls.
had a
He's
go
like
on
day
all of
one.
them.
He's like the boy.
Yeah, actually,
I wish your friend wouldn't stay round all the time. Bitch! Let me just change the church real quick. Get my pen. I would kick her out, Will, I tell you.
You know that meme at the minute where it's like, oh no, is that Melanie? Not another one. Just wakes up to another execution. He's like, oh man, I liked her.
She was
She was alright, yeah.
Well, the night before, she'd been like, we'll have a good breakfast
Yeah.
tomorrow. We'll have a drink up in the afternoon. Oh, yeah, fuck you, go on. Wake up, splash, fuck. They got to make her breakfast. In silence.
Proper ruined his day.
Poor little Will.
He actually lived in the court for a long fucking time. I'll mention it now then. He lived throughout Henry's reign and into Bloody Mary's reign. He was said to be the only man who ever made Mary laugh.
Oh shit, she was
That-
bitchy like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That more paints. That
She
doesn't
was, like
make
the,
him.
she was like the pigeon lady up in London, all on her own.
Yeah,
no one
that's
loved
it.
her.
I just hated, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's that makes me, rather than making me think Will Summers is funny, that to me just made it sound like Mary was being a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
You know what I
kept him like. Do you know how when like the parrot is with Mufasa,
Yeah.
he's like part of the gang, but then when he goes to Scar, they keep him in a rib cage and rattle him and take the piss. It was like that. He went up to Scotland, it's cold as fuck, and he's just getting the piss taken out of him, wheeled round in a box like the Night Mother.
That's where the idea came from for the Night Mother.
Must
Definitely.
be, yeah. Kidnapped the homunculus.
He ends up surviving through her reign as well,
Okay.
and his last like court appearance is the crowning of Queen Elizabeth.
No,
Oh,
right.
nice, he made it.
Yeah,
He
bro.
saw
Man,
the
he
better
saw
days,
some
then he could
shit.
finally die.
He saw some wild shit,
Yeah,
didn't
man.
he? Yeah, man. He was pretty fucking good. Yeah, 6 wives he saw. Just that alone is fucking great.
But also, like the Tudor changeover, the
Yeah.
Stuarts,
Yeah,
the church,
yeah.
fucking Mary and
Yeah,
Elizabeth,
man,
the
he saw some
contrast,
shit.
mate.
He
fuck
saw some
me.
wild shit.
Imagine
didn't
his
he?
episode on Rogan.
That'd be fucking sick, wouldn't it?
I see a meme the other day. It was like, what if imagine Bin Laden was still alive? It wouldn't be great to see him on Rogan.
1535, though Henry almost had him executed. So, like I said, he almost
Oh,
had
yeah.
him. Yeah, that's where we were initially, right?
Stepped over the line one day.
What
Got his
happened
knob out
is-
in his normal size. He's like, fuck all this, fuck all this.
He's like, the end of my cock's closer to the floor than yours.
He called Queen Anne a ribald. So back then that was ribald. Nowadays is like a dirty joke. So back then, he's basically called her a whore.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
And called Princess Elizabeth a bastard child.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he got out of that somehow. I don't know how he got out of that, but he pulled it off. You know?
There were boys. He pulled the drunk card out.
Yeah,
He
maybe.
don't use it often. Mate, I was so smashed. Do you remember fucking Thursday, bro? What's up, everyone? I was chatting shit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how he did that one. So another time, another story from him, he buoyed off the king's juggler like mad. Like, seriously. The juggler was doing a performance, and Will Summers interrupted. It just walked in with like some bread and milk, and he turns up to King Henry VIII, and he's like, "My lord, you got a spoon, bruv? Like, hook us up." And King Henry VIII's like, "I ain't got no spoon."
He's trying to have a party with his fresh friends, and his fucking roommate turns up, and the wife writes, "Well, the spoon's dirty, Henry. It's your day to wash off."
It reminds me of the Jackass skit, you know, when Wee Man walks through that press conference completely naked. He just walks across the table, like everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
I hope he is. That's how he's entering, bro.
Yeah.
Just across the table
In
during
the
a juggle
nude.
performance. And so he comes up like, "You got a spoon?" And the juggler's pissed at this, and he's like, "Just use your fucking hands, mate." And Will turns to him and goes, "I can't use my hands because this piece is for the king. This piece is for me. This piece is for the queen. This piece is for me. This piece is for you." Splash! And throws the jug of milk over his face.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to give him on a fucking roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is he someone special splash?
That's like an EastEnders scene in the Queen Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pup.
And apparently after that, the king's juggler splashed, runs from court, and is never seen in the court again.
Oh, he got served. That's what you call that.
Will Summers had the power, bro. Do you know what I mean? Hold up. So yeah, he's got a pet monkey. I've mentioned that. He stays in the royal court. I've got all that. I jumped all that a bit early. But yeah, he's just got a mad legacy. He's just a fucking good jester.
Yeah, he's fucking pretty sick, bro. He
Yeah.
might be the best one.
Pretty good one so far.
Yeah.
This next one's one of my favourite ones, though. This one's from the 1600s. He was James the First. I know you guys have listened to a few of our episodes. I don't know if you listened to the King Charles the First one.
Yeah.
That was quite a while back, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
quite a while back. Do you remember the
Yeah, I've been on 9, 10, yeah.
I tell you, I have
Did it at
listened
school.
to them all, so I would have heard it at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah. So like the King Charles one, we told a story. I'll get to it. Let me get to it. So he started out as a Scottish sheep thief.
Yeah.
So that was his lot in life where he started out.
So the Celts descended into. They're like, that's why they built all the walls, because he kept stealing cattle. It's weird as fuck. Yeah,
So after getting mad popular with the king and getting like mad paper, he was getting 2 shillings a day back in the 1600s. I don't know. I think that's probably a lot. He started to become like a bit insolent and mischievous in the court. He would often that started getting him disliked. He started bringing up some rival with the Prince of Wales and King James. Like he was like, "Notice, bruv." After the sporting games, he turned to James and be like, "Notice at the end of games, bruv, they're all going off with him, and they ain't fucking knocking about with you."
Yeah.
And all those boys
Planting the
heard.
seeds.
Yeah, and all those boys heard about it. So every time they saw him, they used to roll him up in a carpet, which is pretty fucking funny anyway. But so he became all that, but he was still a bit dope, bruv. He was gifted the patent at the time for tobacco pipes.
Oh, sick.
So he was the geezer who got all the money for tobacco pipes in the country.
Yeah, the head shop.
Yeah. And he went with...
Tobacco use only, bro.
and back then, like, tobacco was just over from South America.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like literally
brand new
just got
thing.
it in
Yeah.
as it's in.
So it's disposable vapes.
Yeah.
That's like the new thing.
So this is why I mentioned the King Charles episode. So I don't know if you remember during James's reign, one of the problems James was having was he needed to get Charles married,
Yeah.
and they went off to fucking Spain, him and Lord Buckingham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Guess who was on that fucking trip?
Same dude.
Archibald. Archibald Archie Armstrong.
It's just funny, and he just got fucking brought on.
He came along to the trip
Because he was at the cruise.
just because
Or because he was hired.
he was the court jester.
Oh, he's already the jester at this
Yeah,
point.
he's already the jester at this
I thought he
point.
was a pipe salesman. Then
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
fucking
No,
that's it, yeah.
He got the pipe thing before being the court jester. So he was already the court jester then. And the king was like, yo, you can have that fucking patent. So you're out on that one,
of
bro.
course he did, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is all making sense now. I think I was fucking just like zoned out for a minute. Missed the whole first half of that. Like, wait a minute, he's a what?
He's a wizard. He's Tommy Chong. So he's he's gone on to that trip. And do you know? If you remember, Lord Buckingham gets fucking slapped on that trip.
Yeah.
Everyone reckons because it's a joke that Archibald made there. Because he started joking with the Spanish about how we fucking smashed them when the Spanish Armada came over and stuff like that. And they reckon that's probably where the slap came
sick.
from.
He started the beef.
Yeah, bro.
That's cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, innit? And that got the Lord slapped. Buckingham threatened to have him executed for it.
Nice.
And he said, dukes are often hanged for insolence, but never a fool for talking. So he's firmed that one pretty well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which, of course, Lord Buckingham ended up getting killed. So, fucking joke's on him.
Yeah.
And after that, after Lord Buckingham died, this dude declared the biggest threat to the Three Kingdoms is finally dead. So if you remember, Buckingham died in that episode, and everyone was happy about it. When they came back from the trip as well, if you remember, there was like loads of anti-Catholic propaganda going on.
That's what you want.
Well, that's what was happening, because he went off and tried to marry a Catholic. All that was going on, and the fucking jester came back and was fucking fueling that shit. Like, he was the Alex
Stirring
Jones,
the
like,
pot.
I've been to fucking...
I've seen the Spanish Inquisition.
I filmed it. What's the fucking camp he broke into?
Bohemian Grove.
That's
Bohemian
it.
Grove, yeah.
He had been to
With the big
Bohemian
owl.
Grove. He had watched it and everything, bro. He was cracking jokes at Bohemian Grove. Yeah, so he's pretty dope. I liked him. Where did I get to on the fucking... Oh, yeah, so I've got another one for you. This one is... Oh, actually, no, yeah, that dude as well. The day he was... when he was buried on April Fool's Day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Is that why
Did
it
they,
is?
did they plan it out like that?
Huh?
Did they plan it out like that?
Was it
I
already
hope so.
Fool's Day?
Yeah.
When they killed him off.
Yeah, they were like, oh, he was a funny guy, let's do it on it.
It's like-
Let's kill him for that reason.
A conspiracy
No, he got-
style. It's like Laurel. Is it Laurel? No, it's the other one. Oliver Hardy, innit?
Yeah, he died
Yeah.
on the
He
last day of
died on-
International Clown Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Clown Week death, and we got a Fool's Day death.
Yeah. There's
They were the
someone plotting it.
bookends.
Yeah.
It's like cosmic comedy.
But yeah, so he got that. That was a pretty fun fucking death, I thought. Fuck, it's getting mad hot, isn't
Yeah, I'm sweating a little bit with it.
it?
Double layer.
I
It's
forgot
just
where
getting
my fucking...
togas. There was Greek.
Should
Pagans, weren't there?
So, I got another one for you, another English one. This dude was not too long after Archie. So now we're going to go over to Charles first. His wife, Henrietta, had her own jester,
Okay.
and he was another little dude. This was Geoffrey Hudson. He was another little dude with normal proportions. They weren't into... They had a niche.
Yeah, they didn't want
Do you
to
know what I mean?
What do you call them? Achondroplasial dwarfs.
No, they wanted a specific type of... That's when they were like, yeah. If you had
that's the one.
chondroplasia, they'd be like...
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the word for the proportionate dwarf. Dang it.
Fortunate dwarf.
Proportionate dwarf.
Oh. So he was actually gifted to her. Oh, have you got it?
No.
No. He was actually first gifted to her by jumping out of a pie in a full set of
Primordial.
armour.
Sorry, primordial dwarf.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Nice.
They've continued that one, haven't they?
What, the jumping out of a
jumping
cake?
out of cakes.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit
a
Yeah,
pretty good
that's
joke, man.
It's a good one. And he
Good place
jumped,
to put a stripper too.
he jumped out in a full set of armour, so the complete opposite of a stripper.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny in his
That'd
proportions.
have taken ages to strip that.
Yeah, he's got, someone can undo my buckles.
Yeah, he strips to Freebird, so he's got 8 minutes.
So he was part of a double act as well. So Henrietta also had a giant Welsh porter. His name was William Evans.
You just throw him in the air and that.
No, what he would do.
No, the little man used to pick the big man up.
No, what had happened is Porter would come in, or that was William Evans would come in, and he'd pull a big piece of bread out of his pocket, and then out of his other pocket he'd pull out fucking Hudson, and then he'd make a sandwich out of Hudson and pretend that he was going to eat it. And
That's fucking sick. That's better than even what I was thinking. That's great.
He was the original Subway maker.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we don't want him to be Jack. What was the name?
Sandwich artist.
Yeah, he was the sandwich artist.
Oh yeah, what's the other one where he's a nonce?
Jared. I
That's
was about to say you
not
don't
a
want him
good
to be
place for a
Jared.
primordial dwarf to be in Jared's pocket.
So he was actually eventually made a captain of the Royalist cavalry during the Civil War, English Civil War.
He got the Hobbit armor.
Yeah, he got given the Hobbit armor and
That's
shit. He took this really seriously and didn't see it as a joke at all. He was like, no,
Let's kind of on parade and that.
yeah, bro. He fucking loved it. He started to take himself a bit too serious as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah. One time they got like Queen and everyone got into a bit of trouble, so they all hop-escaped to France, and he was sent with her, and he was taking his job as the captain of this guard like really fucking serious, and they felt insulted by one dude, so he invited the dude to a duel.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing, main illegal thing. In France at this time, duelling's illegal.
Oh.
That's not a good step.
And also, he's a really small target as well.
It's pretty good for him, that, I
Yeah.
think.
But
Do
he's
you
got a
know
very
what I mean?
short sword, I reckon.
No, it's a pistol.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
No, it's
bro.
much later.
Yeah.
Mm.
They got pistols, so this is a pretty fancy one.
But the fucking recoil. But then again, he's so little that when it kicks back, he's going to get you in the face anyway.
So yeah, he called to this duel. This guy was the brother of the actual captain of the fucking guard, like the big captain of the guard. And after calling this duel, the mate he met up, he didn't bring a gun. He brought a fucking medieval super soaker, and he shot the dwarf with the medieval super soaker. And the medieval dwarf, the jester, pulled out his real gat
Oh shit.
and
shit.
shot the brother of the captain in the
He
fucking.
definitely twisted it to the side. He was like,
Break yourself, fool.
So yeah, he took that role a bit too serious in the end. When he should have just been making. He should have been the chavvy to bring the water pistol.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought you was going to say he pulled out the water pistol and the other geezer fucking shot him.
Nah, he went the other way. Little man syndrome, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he's been
shit.
given some little armour and that.
Now that you put it like that, it's made me really sad. Where'd your humour go, bro? Where's your sense of fun?
You know, he just went out
Fucking
like
shot
that.
a man over a water pistol, bro.
He was going to get executed.
He's little Will Smith, bro.
Yeah, that's it. He was going to get executed, but Henrietta pulled one out for him, and she stopped him getting executed.
Stretch it, boys, let's go. Put it in the pocket. Hold the door. Them days.
So she got him off being in trouble, but he had to leave France. And on his way back to England, he got kidnapped by Barbary pirates. Another turn back to an episode.
Oh, shit, yeah, Barbary boy.
So he got jacked by Barbary pirates, and he got taken to North Africa, and he lived in North Africa for 25 years as a slave.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
Was he still doing comedy or?
Well, I'll tell you what he comes back. What happens when he comes back? Because he makes it back.
In a loaf of bread.
So upon returning to England, after missions to Algeria and Tunis to ransom English captives, he claimed to have grown 110 centimetres.
What? He grew.
Yeah.
this is like that other chavvy that said he was 9 foot.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of. Do you know?
It's like a good joke.
This is his joke. Do you know? Well, I hope it's a joke. Otherwise, it's even sadder, especially everything that's happened to him. He attributed this to all the buggery he suffered in North Africa.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. But that's also a good joke. Why did you grow so big? So I was getting ass fat. Yeah. Fucking bolt, click, click, click. Bolt, click, 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 I tell ya.
It's like jumping on one of them mushrooms
They're
in
not
Super
for longer
Mario.
than my spine.
That's exactly what happened to him. Jump on a mushroom and he grew big, bro. Maybe he was the first Mario, cuz.
He was Jumpman.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the unfortunate end of Hudson. I've got your favourite geezer now.
Who's that?
So 1480 to 1560. Your favourite painting of a jester.
Oh yeah, the sad
The
jester.
sad red dude sitting all lump sum. I don't know if you guys know the painting. It's quite a famous one.
Polish one, isn't it?
Yeah, if you search red jester sad, he's like all depressed, sitting slumped in a chair. He's like the stereotypical jester. And that's actually a painting of a dude called Stanzic. I can't pronounce
Yeah,
Eastern
Polish.
European.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah?
Their names all look like
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah, you know
Can you read the first line?
it?
XBZY.
So he's the for real like archetypal jester type dude. And at first people weren't sure if he was a myth or real But then modern historians are like, nah, this dude's fucking real. Let's go with it. Which I can get behind that.
Yeah.
He apparently was employed by 3 different Polish kings: Alexander, Sigismund the Old, and Sigismund Augustus. Dude is half a legend, like I said. Not sure if he's real. He's considered a man of great intelligence and a political philosopher, gifted with formidable insight.
So imagine he's coming to court with like his best knowledge.
Yeah.
He's approached the king and been like, look, this is a problem here, you're doing this wrong. And he's like a proper political scientist.
But he's smart about
and
it.
And the king just goes,
a joke.
No, I'm fucking telling you, it's not a joke. Give him a job. That's why it's sad. I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe he had the key as well.
That's it.
Like he figured civilization out back then,
Yeah.
and this king's just like fucking roaring, laughing at him, and we could have been fucking saved. But
He might have been the second coming, and we've fucking blown it.
He put him in a fucking red outfit.
Yeah. Give him the tights.
He'd use satire to criticise and warn his contemporaries with witty jokes pertaining to current political and court matters. So he's like George Carlin. He's like old school George Carlin. Do you know what I mean?
He had a special every year.
Yeah.
He had some turnover, cut.
His best known anecdote is was the hunting incident, where Sigismund the Old has a large bear brought in from Lithuania and released in a Polish forest for him to hunt. And he goes out with his hunting party, and the bear pops up on him like Yogi Bear, like hey hey hey, and he rushes the party. Everyone fucking bolts it. The queen falls from her horse and suffers a miscarriage.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Little while later, Sigismund blames Stanzik for the miscarriage, being like, "Why weren't you brave enough to fight a bear?"
Come on. You know, sometimes it's comedy, but sometimes it's action.
And Stanzik states, "It is greater folly to let loose an already caged bear."
Oh.
Hit him in the face. Do you reckon the king was like,
For sure, just like, fuck! Just storms out. And I think that was only the second the king in the list, so he definitely did just storm out after that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his most famous anecdote, bro.
That's a pretty good one, man.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? King of the comebacks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like you didn't fight it, you let it out.
You fucking let the bear out, mate.
Yeah, you literally let a bear out. And brought your wife to come have a look.
Thought it was Winnie the Pooh and shit.
Yeah. She's there with her picnic basket. And it all goes tits up for some reason.
Barcelona 1300s, King Martin I of Aragon. He has Moshe Barra, was his jester. He's also known as Anthony Talander. He ended up killing King Martin.
Just to kill the king?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. King Martin, sort of, I guess. King Martin
Or did he just get blamed for it?
No, he didn't even get blamed. It was quite a good death. So King Martin's laying up in bed. He's almost out. He's almost gone. He's almost there. Time's ticking. And so he wants to have his jester by his side. And Moshe Barra tried lifting Martin's spirit while he's there. And he says, I don't know if we're going to get this, lads, but I did write it down. In the next vineyard, where I saw a young deer hanging by its tail from a tree, as if someone had punished him for stealing figs. So, like, someone's blamed nature for being nature and fucking hung it. I mean, it's pretty funny.
By his tail.
Yeah, by his tail. I can't figure out the poeticness in it or what's going on, or...
Yeah, it's got to be fucking... I get it. That's funny.
I feel like maybe it was one of them you had to be there moments.
Yeah. Especially with him
cracking
dying.
up. And he's just like, yeah, no, he's got it by the tail, the mate. Fucking up. He's just a good storyteller, I think.
So, yeah, I did sort of butcher his bit. I said we weren't going to do any comedians' bits today, and I just butchered some ancient comedians' bit.
Hey, come on. I see this guy over here in this vineyard, right? He's got a deer hanging up by the tail.
King Martin is said to have laughed for 3 hours, then tumbled from his bed and died.
Oh, shit.
Literally laughed his arse off.
Yeah, bro.
Actually. Ruffle.
he was the first one to put a skull emoji when like he was laughing.
I'm literally dead.
Or was it rolling on the floor dead?
Yeah.
Roft.
I mean, Rothschild.
So Tyrol and so I've got in Tyrol and further Austria, 1700s. Perkio of Heidelberg. He's another little dude, another natural four. I think this is our last one.
They love a
Natty
little
They
man,
love
don't
a
they?
little.
They love him, bro.
Natty
That's why
short
Danny
kings.
DeVito's so good.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, what
Yeah,
is
because he's
he?
like a homunculus.
Is he?
Is that the word? Primordial dwarf.
Has he got that one?
Well, no, he's a technical dwarf. He's just like 4'11 or
Oh,
4'10. I
okay.
think it's 4'10 for a man.
Oh, is it?
So I think he really is a dwarf.
Oh, okay. I would like to
Technically.
know what's going. Like, I mean, I love him. I think he's the greatest human being
Yeah.
to be
He's
on
got a
film too
Magnum
much.
Don though.
Huh?
He's got a Magnum Don.
He has got a Magnum Don, so. Yeah, Perkio of Heidelberg, he's a little dude. He was born Clemens Panker. He had a pretty good fucking go of it. He was originally a button maker.
Was he proportionate?
No, I think he was a little dude, which is hopefully
Think he
because
was-
this will be the first little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
the
ones we
buttons
know
are
and
fucking
love.
massive for him. It's just like Dennis Waterman on Little Britain. You know, he has that thing to him. He's like, "Whoa."
So he was a button maker that Prince Charles III, Philip of Habsburg, geezer.
Oh,
Um,
Chinathan.
Yeah, old chinny chin chin. So he finds this chavvy just making buttons, and he's like, I'll have a bit of that.
You don't see him everywhere, boys. We get this one.
And he takes him to Heidelberg Castle as a cupbearer and entertainer for the court.
That's cool. Make him hold your pimp chalice. He springs it in all big.
He gets his name Perkio in this court.
Nice tits.
Well, what it is every time he gets offered a drink, he says "Bocchino," which is apparently, I've probably butchered it. Apparently, it's "why not" in Italian. So every time someone offers him a drink, he's like, "Why not?"
Yeah, little Pacino.
And
YOLO.
and it happens over and over again whenever there's fucking things going on
To
in the
get
court.
smashed all the time.
Yeah.
Little drunk dude.
And apparently, despite his small size, he was actually celebrated for how much he could fucking drink. Apparently, he could put it away, bro.
Yeah, because that's it. It's just the achondroplasial plates. It's only the parts that get long in your arms that don't grow. They're just dudes with short limbs.
So
the
what, they
little
can handle-
tiny, the primordial ones, they can't drink worth a fuck.
No.
They get all livid with Henry, don't they?
Oh yeah, there you go, and they get all sassy.
Can't
with the
handle their
milk.
drink.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they
You want
fucking
yourself
slap
an
the Queen Anne's
achondroplasia
arse and shit.
dwarf if you're on the party vibes.
Yeah, fair. So yeah, he's said to be able to drink 5 to 8 gallons of wine a day.
You fuck me.
That's drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, gallon's 5 litres, isn't it?
It's fucking a lot. Yeah,
Gallon's like
4
the AdBlue bucket.
yeah, 5.2, 5.5,
Fucking hell.
something like that.
He's putting it away.
Yeah, bruv.
Box wine. He's like a soccer mum.
He also obviously became a connoisseur of wine after being able to drink that
Yeah,
much.
you'd know it.
And
by then.
he's in the King's Court and everything. So he actually ended up getting left in charge of the largest wine barrel in the world. Heidelberg ton.
What if he fell into it? Like, you'd never be able to get back out.
Well, apparently there's like some
He'd drink
magic-
his way out.
He had like some magic method with the clock. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I didn't look into it that too much because that's like folk tale shit.
Yeah, 100% did backstroke like.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm drowning.
Well, that's one of the things where like everyone loved him, and I don't know if he is even really a jester, if he's just a little drunk dude.
Yeah, everyone was just taking a piss out of him.
Oh, he's
Do
a
you know
cup
what I mean?
holder, isn't he?
But he's a cup holder, and then he gets the wine thing. I think he is just like a little boss pisshead, but like this town where it is absolutely love him. He's on all the merch of the giant wine fucking
Yeah,
ton and
sick.
that. Do you know what I mean?
Representing
Yeah.
diversity in that.
And they even loved it back then. That's why everyone found him so funny. So that's why I think he's in the list of jesters, because everyone just found it hilarious that they put this little drunk in charge of the biggest wine ton in the world.
Yeah, like, he's just, what do you think's going to happen? He can swim in it, and he loves to drink. He's a devil for a drink. He's a character.
And they just it is like the way, exactly like the way I sound obsessed with him now, but it's literally like the way Hasbulla's on all the UFC stuff. Everyone's just like, fucking little dude fight. And everyone back then being like, let the little dude drink. Yeah, he fucking go, can't he?
What's the name of our little dude we've got over here? It was with Ricky Gervais and
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick
isn't it?
Davis. Yeah.
What's that film he's in? Willow.
Yeah.
Have
it's
you seen the
weird,
video where he's
Oh,
dressed up
what's
as
my
the frog
dreams?
with Ricky Gervais?
Nah.
Oh,
my
it's the
God.
best.
Is it a good
It's so
one?
funny.
Is it extras or something?
Search it. No, I can't. They're doing like a promo for one of his shows. It might have been for extras, but it's just a promo. and Ricky Gervais sat on the stairs, and Warwick Davis is next to him just in a frog outfit.
Nice.
He makes him hop up and down the stairs.
Oh,
Like Ricky Gervais like trying to talk. He's like, look at him. It's just like creasing. Like, it's so good.
You need to watch that video, man.
He's obviously Wicket as well, isn't he? Return of the Jedi. He's the little Ewok. So yeah. So he's loved for getting drunk. Like I said, he's a connoisseur. Here's the thing. Here's another reason why he's a fucking legend. Why he's funny, is his death is fucking brilliant. He's said to have only drank wine after he started that court life for the rest of his life, and obviously it's going to catch up on him. At one point, he got a bit ill and shit was going on, and he ended up, the doctor being like, "Dude, drink some fucking water. Like, just have a pint. Just slowly sip it. Whatever. Just drink some water." And so he finally drank some water. And he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all the fluoride in the water.
Because that's what they forget to say about water, is everything needs water to live, even the diseases and the bacterias and that, bruv.
Oh, shit.
No water, no disease.
Oh, shit.
I've been dry for weeks now. All you got to do is get your arsehole out into the morning sun.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got to be
Sun
early
up.
morning sun, bum hole straight out on the front lawn.
That's how you
Get
get the
some
energy.
sun up it and then you're sweet.
Yeah. Don't need to drink ever again after
Yeah,
that.
you're water fasting. It's called. Flip-flop tonguing, we call it, when we're really in deep.
So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of that geezer. And that's the last Jester I had fucking listed for us today, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, a nice little
That's a
history.
good list.
There's
Fuck
some good
Jesters.
medievals.
Yeah.
There was like, I feel like we've only just started to catch up with like diversity in comedy, because they were all little people,
Yeah, yeah,
more
yeah.
or less. There was like two dudes and one was
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah. A couple
All the
of them
fun
ended up
ones
quite
were like
sad.
natties. We've only just got like, whatever you call them, regulars involved.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that Archibald fella, but he was probably a bit of a weirdo if he used to get rolled up in a carpet.
Yeah.
He loved it. That was definitely a fetish of his, wasn't it?
He went into
Like,
it.
oh no, don't put me in the carpet again.
Just away from all this.
Yeah.
I bet it was quite comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean? Like back in the like.
Yeah, he's
that
all
era and
anxious in the
shit.
middle of a party.
Yeah,
Then
it
they
was
roll
like-
him on the carpet. He's like,
Is that one of them weighted blankets?
And plus, just you know, what I mean, James I era. Not much is going to be comfy. It's going to be cold everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone puts you up in a carpet fucking burrito. You can be like, actually,
Actually,
yeah,
this is
it's
alright,
sweet,
yeah.
You know what? If I was
Maybe
ordering
a
some
little,
wine.
a little bit closer to the fire. We could.
Not too close.
Yeah. But man, there was it's definitely some good ones. I like the 1066 geezer juggling the swords.
Yeah, that was
I hope
dope.
that was real.
Yeah.
I hope that's real.
Yeah.
Fucking, well, why didn't it end up on the tapestry? I would have started there if I was the tapestry.
Yeah. Nothing else that happens before or after
There's a
this
midget
is
got
ever
dragged
gonna
along by a horse, but nothing. There's that juggling guy. But what should we go for?
Yeah, let's go for the midget on the horse.
Got dragged by the horse. You know what we're talking about. His legs went to the side thing. Everyone will know.
Stick his name on there, just so people know, just so he doesn't feel disrespected. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. That's a really good point. Like comedy nowadays is only just trying to catch up with like being like inclusive to everyone,
Yeah.
and they were doing it in ancient times.
Maybe they got really pissed off with it. Like, oh, this is our fucking little gig, being little people.
Yeah.
All you big people are coming, taking our jobs.
Well,
And
Snow
now
White
look
again,
at-
isn't it?
Now look how we've caught up. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs has only got one dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've fucked 6 of them off.
Yeah.
Come on, we're on the way to equality, boys.
And it was their original job, so it's actually bang out. Apart from obviously the stable.
It's not.
geezer
It's
in
what you
China.
need to like stop people doing things that they're good at and replace them with people for the sake of having different people there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the whole point.
Yeah.
One dwarf per outfit. That's the rules now.
There was a few like others like not as many normal geezers. Even the chicks as well. Sorry, well a lot of them were like chicks with some undateables. A lot of old court jesters were undateables, which is probably why we got the show nowadays as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like you can't deny it, and it's funny for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just like, all right, this guy's a satirist.
Yeah.
Come and watch. And the dumb guy's like, I don't know that. What are you doing about it? He's making fun of me.
Yeah.
And then like, no, look at this guy. Look, he's as big as a piece of bread. Ah! Everyone loves that.
Makes you feel better about yourself,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Watch
do
this guy try and tie a knot.
do like the image you guys made of William Summers just fucking marching across the table during the middle of us.
Yeah.
And just like, yo.
White fronts are naked. Spoon?
Who's got one?
Well, no, so he's only talking to Henry, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Just busting past everyone like Henry Geezer. Come on, bro, sort it out. Ever since you killed the last fucking wife, washing up's not getting fucking done.
Yeah. It's true. Is this new one arrived from Spain yet or what? Where's the dishwasher?
Oh man, jokes. You guys have a favourite one at all out of them?
I think on that 1066 guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the juggling guy on the
Henry
horse.
character.
That's
yeah.
fucking sick. That's
Yeah.
like a finishing move on a game, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. It's fucking sick, isn't it?
yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And then taking on 4 geezers.
Yeah.
A whole
Yeah.
squad of chavvies coming at you. Worth it.
Lad.
I wonder if it is on the tapestry, because I said I'm not sure.
Maybe.
We ain't going to sit here during an episode and be like, that'll be a make for excellent podcasting.
But imagine like doing a
Us just sitting
tapestry.
there going, is that him? No, that's not him.
That's
Yeah, just the whole tapestry
Yeah.
scrolling through it on the website.
That's an episode in itself.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is that him juggling swords?
But have you seen it? It is shit. Like
Well,
the boys that
I
did
think
it
it's
weren't
pretty dope.
fucking like impressionists.
What do you
But
mean?
how's everyone gonna know he's juggling? I do a little wiggle next to it. No wiggles on anything else. Fuck it then, no juggling.
Maybe that's what happened, bro.
Or maybe there was a whole thing like because everyone had like tabards and that the old knights. Maybe it was just all about like brown horse, brown hair, blue flag guy.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, and that's how you remember them.
Well, it's, like I said, some of them had their names. Like little
Yeah.
fella got his name, Tyrol, I think it was.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. But yeah, that's been Jesters through history. Last day of Clown Week.
I like the idea of the farting guy like preparing all year.
Oh, that's good actually.
Like as like a montage scene.
Doing his kegels.
Did you ever see?
Pump, like,
There's a compilation on YouTube of every year that he's done it.
He gets like UFC and Benny
Yeah, yeah.
videos come out to him and
That's
shit.
it. The week before the event. It's
Yeah.
like him flying in and that. No, I'm just sucking air up my ass.
I've been eating beans. Like,
hang
can't
on my
fucking
back
believe.
just right. Like a catfish down there right now. I'm ready.
Can you believe they took my fucking whistle off me at customs? Don't know where the fuck I'm gonna find a tin whistle around this cunt.
Yeah, shit. He's got a whistle guy.
Yeah, he's got to have a
He's got
whistle.
that
guy.
sneaky
He's gotta have a
whistle.
whistle
He's got
guy.
whistle connects.
Yeah.
Someone like that's got to have a whistle guy.
Do you reckon he has a roadie who tests his whistle before the show comes out?
Make sure it's in tune.
Yeah.
Or he did like vocal exercises with his ass in the green room. Like getting ready, tuning it up.
So another thing worth mentioning actually, a lot of the big court jesters, like the ones who actually remained in the court and stayed there for a long time, so like our Polish geezer, Will Summers, not Roland, he had it fucking cushy.
Indentured comedians.
Yeah, the ones who the indentured comedians. They also perform like normal duties, so they would like just go out and do the shopping, and like pick up some animals for the castle, pick up the food for the castle. So they weren't just gesturing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sounds lame. That sounds scary.
Yeah, well, scary.
Yeah, you might fuck shit up. Got to leave the castle.
You got to make a joke about it, and you'll be cushed it.
Yeah, true. You're just like a town joker now.
Yeah, that's it.
But the king get pissed off. I heard you
What
been moonlighting. Making motherfuckers laugh at the market.
Would you want to do it at the market because it's your job?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, true.
You know what
Everyone's like, oh, look who it is. Tell us a joke then.
I mean? Just need some fucking bread and milk. You're going to get upside your
We can
face in a
do
minute. Oh, I thought I'd fart rumbling as well, lads, but afraid. No, that'll be.
You only need a wee by this point as well, so
Yeah,
squeezing
exactly.
the farts making me want to wet me old codpiece.
Alright, browsing history this week, guys.
Sorry for no farts, guys.
Yeah.
And thanks
Okay.
for turning up.
I've got some.
Got a fart?
Farts.
Last chance.
Last chance fart,
No,
guys.
nothing.
Send in your best fart on a postcard.
We need them. I've got a few dates coming up, but I ain't got my fucking thing on me to say about it, so.
Right, so hit samdiblock.com for dates and tickets.
Pace. Oh, actually, guys, hit up all the stuff and some of the things as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
you didn't even shut yourself out.
Oh yeah, got to do a plug.
You can do it.
No, you always sing it.
I
you got a
say
song?
welcome. I
You
go,
sing it.
No, I don't sing it.
You sing it.
I go, welcome back if you're back, and that is it.
No, every week you're like, welcome back. If you're back, it's like really like consistent every week. I love it.
You
Yes.
just know that you're just going to sit there and laugh straight away. I'm like, welcome back if you're back.
Consistent. It's consistent.
It's
I
like a
love
pump track.
it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to listen to that, check us out. Spotify,
And us just
Everywhere.
talking absolute nonsense about everything and anything.
all the stuff, some of the things.
All the stuff and some of the things, hence the name.
Yeah, that's it really.
Nice.
That's about as good as our plug gets, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I prefer the electrical plugs.
Yeah, Sparky Chat.
Sparky chat.
So, yeah, next week as well, I think you're going to be away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm out of town.
out of town.
So I'll go see Hulk Hogan though.
You're going to go see Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, we'll go
That's
try and
sick.
get some footage of him.
Nice, nice.
Me and him pretending we're bros.
He's everyone's bro, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a karaoke bar.
Oh, is it?
Gonna hit it up.
Oh, you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, do. Make sure
Sure.
you do. What are you preparing for it? Purple Rain?
Yeah, you got to go with Purple Rain.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
As long as I got the 11-minute version.
Yeah, of course.
And
No other
fuck
version.
around doing a standard radio edit.
No. Can't do that, bro. I'm not the Prince.
Not in front of Hulk. What you gonna do when the 11-minute version comes for you?
You're gonna say that. You're gonna say that to him when you start.
That's it. As I get warmed up, Joe, they were like proper confident. They're playing with a wire and that at a mic.
Yeah.
Getting out of the way, ready and like walking around. I'm gonna have like a little 1-to-1. He's really gonna notice me.
Brother, let me tell you.
Yeah, we'll do the fucking Macho Man voice.
Oh, we'll try and do the tag
I'm
team.
trying to
with him.
practice that, but I feel it like it's gonna make me cough. It's hard as fuck.
So next week I'm gonna have you two chavies on again if you're up for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to replace this guy.
Yeah. You gotta.
Takes two.
Yeah, it's
But-
like the opposite of that Spice Girls song. Two becomes one. It's the other way around.
One
isn't it?
becomes
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Yeah. that's it.
Mitosis.
Is that what that is? Rob?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got
Yeah.
the tash though. Don't
Yeah.
know what happened on the other
I got the
side.
long hair.
Yeah,
true.
there we go.
Shit. Yeah.
Damn,
That's right.
it
On my
worked.
toast.
You got my toast, bro. And I've got a fun bit of history. I think I spoke to you briefly about it. Hopefully one of you guys enjoy on that one as well.
Yeah, we can't decide whether to read about it first and sit in shock.
Yeah, don't read about it.
Yeah.
Don't read
I've
about
left
it.
it so
Don't
far.
read about it. Just ignore it. It's
That's
a
what I
pretty
do.
fun
Just
one.
read about
Yeah,
like,
it's-
at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah,
That century.
It's the
What's
best.
going on?
what's going on? So you got to like
Yeah.
set the scene for us and tell us what's going on in
That
the
makes
world.
it even more fun. You're like, nah. Shirley Temple's just been born.
No way did that happen. All right, peace out.
Cool. Sweet.
Laters.
Bye, everyone.